Okay, so for a cholinergic synapse, and here's an acetylcholine neuron this time, right? This is a cholinergic neuron, so acetylcholine is the primary neurotransmitter that's being released. ACH is the primary neurotransmitter that's being released, so of course it's got to be synthesized. And there is a specialized synthesizing enzyme that's expressed in cholinergic neurons, and it's called choline acetyltransferase, or CHAT. CHAT. And CHAT will grab onto the raw materials for the synthesis of acetylcholine. And they include choline, which is a byproduct of fat metabolism. So there's plenty of choline, circulating in our brains and in our bodies. And there is a specialized, transporter to pull the choline selectively into these cholinergic neurons. And then there's acetyl coenzyme A. And acetyl coenzyme A is a byproduct of cellular respiration, which is, the burning of sugar to generate ATP in those little organelles that are so important to energy storage in our bodies, right? Known as mitochondria. So there's lots of acetyl coenzyme A, in every cell as well. But this CHAT, this choline acetyltransferase, is going to grab onto the choline and grab onto the acetyl-CoA, snap them together, and create acetylcholine, our cholinergic neurotransmitter here, our primary neurotransmitter in a cholinergic neuron. So then the next step after synthesis, of course, is storage. So now there's a specialized acetylcholine vesicular transporter, right? So this is going to be, a protein embedded in the membrane of the vesicles, those spherical, phospholipid bilayer bound sacs of neurotransmitter, and it's going to utilize ATP to grab on to the acetylcholine and fight that concentration gradient force and pack it, in high concentration inside the vesicle, and it'll then be docked and then released upon the arrival of an action potential. And then, of course, we need some method of degradation. And for acetylcholine, it is an enzyme that is known as acetylcholine esterase, or ache. This kind of material can give some people a headache. So basically it's found in the cleft, in the actual synaptic cleft itself. Many of the acetylcholine esterase molecules are actually, they're bound to sort of like an anchor protein in the membrane of the presynaptic neuron, and they break down acetylcholine and sort of end, the message. So acetylcholine is the primary neurotransmitter released by cholinergic neurons. It's synthesized by CHAT, choline acetyltransferase, and then it is degraded in the synapse by ACHE, or ACE, or acetylcholine